Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Vagrus The Riven Realms, the DLC. I have spent a lot of time, I think it was about 3 hours in total, of wandering between the Bastion, back to Scrap Heap, back to the Bastion, over and over and over again. And I finally farmed up enough experience to almost be to level 4 with the Hollow Men here. We're 17 away. Big tip. Always take procure goods and always grab mushroom beer from Scrap Heap and drag it back to the Bastion, because the mushroom beer is worth 25 points of reputation each time. And then by accepting 1 or 2 quests, like you could get a procure goods level 1 and a level 2. It's not worth a whole lot of rep for me because I'm level 3 now, but at the time it was pretty viable to take both and then run back to Scrap Heap, load up on whatever quest was in Scrap Heap, go all the way back here, and so on and so forth. But in doing that, I have reached level 3 with the Hollow Men, which I didn't realize at the time because I did farm a lot of experience between starting level 3 and almost reaching level 4. But if you get to level 3, you can come talk to the Praetorian and he has a new thing to tell you. So I'm assuming we'll get more rep by helping him with whatever this is. So it appears as if there is something on his mind. We will ask him what. The Praetorian folds his arms staunchly and seems to appraise you anew. "The time has come, Vagrus," he says, holding a brief pause. "We must move now to our second operation, to take the Ember Mines. It has been contested battleground for a long while now, and the old hand Marcus has not afforded us a chance to take it. But with your allyship and the right tools, it is possible." You tell him to elaborate. What kind of tools is he talking about? "Embertown is a place of mystery, peril, and death. I have no doubt you recall your time there with Decanus Bane. But there is more to the place than meets the eye. Long ago in the Third Age, dwarven architects maintained a keep, a sanctum within the town's confines. They call it the Hall of Records. It was there that they stored their maps, plans, and schematics for building all manner of structures for their kind. The town and the mine worked together closely and were reliant upon each other. This keep can be accessed, but it leads beneath the hot stone earth, where inside you shall find a map of the mine's lower levels." The Praetorian towers over you for just a moment, his muscled form becoming tense. "I cannot say for certain, but the other gangs of Varnarud may already be aware of this map. As soon as you get it, you are to return to us. Were another gang to get their hands on it first, we would consider this either a failure or betrayal," he says matter-of-factly. "Do you understand?" I assume this is to tell you if you've been helping either the Sons of the Earth, Sons of the Mountain, or the Stalkers clans. This is like the point of no return. You have to decide who you're going to help. So I assume that's why he tells you that. You tell him that you do and take the silence that follows to ask him how he came to possess the knowledge of this map himself. "A fine question," he answers immediately. "We found, interrogated, and executed a member of the Sons of the Mountain." Well, there you go. "After some encouragement, the man was all too happy to divulge the details, and I am quite certain he was not lying. However, this knowledge came to him." Then, you tell him that you understand what is at stake. "Then we see eye to eye," he replies sternly. "Do not misconstrue my words, Vagrus. The Hollow Men are grateful for your aid, but this is our hour of need. The Ember Mines are a strategic position. We need them if we are to take the Hollow King back. We cannot know if the map is there for certain, this much is true, but it is unlikely that the dwarves, and meticulous as they were in times past, did not have a copy of the mine's plans. As such, all such copies should be kept in this Hall of Records." You ask him if there is anything else you need to know about the place. He tells you exactly where it is situated and of its concealed nature. Apparently, it is at the heart of what seems to be a ruin of insignificance, its entrance buried beneath debris and rubble. The entrance's concealment may prove to your advantage, or it may not. Either way, you shall find out for yourself. "You know the place well enough," he says encouragingly. "Dead dwarves make their home there, as do errant burners," he snorts. "I am sure I do not need to tell you what those madmen are capable of. You had best be prepared. The dwarves did not like to leave their treasures unguarded, even the scholarly ones." You tell him that you will be ready before moving on to other matters. Okay. all the way down. Find the map of the lower levels of the Ember Mines in the ruins of the Hall of Records in the southern part of Ember Town. Alrighty. Goodbye, sir. I don't think I have enough rep. Yeah, once you get to level 4, you can get the auxiliary spades, which boosts your defense and reduces your fighter workforce, which actually seems like really useful. We just need to get our hands on those, but we need a little more rep with them to be able to do that. All right, I think we just load up. Goodbye. We load up on supplies. Here, there. 21 days worth. Let's get the one fighter and then 2 scouts, I suppose, that could help out a little bit. And then we head towards Ember Town, I guess. This away. Yeah, I was like almost to level 4, and then I was like, I wonder if anything's changed. And then I just happened to go inside and I noticed the Praetorian had something else to say. And I was like, I wonder if that would have gotten me to level 4 faster. Or not. Maybe this will take a really long time. Or it might not give us any reputation with them is the other option as well. Oh, I hate fighting you. I don't think I have any more beast lures either. I don't. We don't wanna flee. Defend equally. Actions. Barricades helps a lot. Boost. And then I think we just want to, well, let's try to eliminate their leaders. Maybe we could kill this, like, fire drake? I don't know what this is, but let's try. It's gonna be a heck of a brawl here, which sucks because we already don't have a lot of dudes. Aha! You are here. Alpha. You're the alpha male. Well, you're probably not going to help. Okay, we can bring Finderath. Probably not a good idea to bring Nadir, though, because they're 80% resistant to fire. So let's see here. Kreefta, you go here. Where'd Finderath go? Finderath? They're only 30% resistant to lightning, and being able to slow them down will be a big help. And then let's bring Harvick so he can do-si-do with Gorgoro there. Let's try to kill the alpha as quick as we can. Ah, that sucks. Jump. Nice crit. Well done. You're gonna burn me. Probably. Okay, he just bit me. That's not so bad. Let's Harvick it up. Because I think we can swap spots with Gorgoro again. And we killed the alpha. Fantastic. Which kicks two attacks out of the initiative order here. That's what I was worried about, is I'm lighting everybody on fire and then everybody burning slowly to death. Also, going back to and from Scrap Heap is I probably should have been picking up... Good dodge. I should have been picking up medical supplies kind of the whole time. Every time you go back to Scrap Heap, probably a good idea to... That's the wrong ability. To get medical supplies from the healers there. Are you stunnable? Possible. You have a bit of resistance to stun. We might as well try. We did get a stun in there. Fantastic. Let's try to stun you then. I didn't get a stun on him, unfortunately. Let's try to kill this guy since he's close to dead. Oh, my game's got to think for a second. Fear not. Oh, the salamanders have vanished. Oh, they're back. Woo-hoo. I think they attacked somebody in there. Oh no, they're still thinking about it. Ah, that sucks, because that was the guy I was trying to stun. All right, he's dead. Can you use fire? Okay, you can use fire from anywhere. I was gonna ask if you could use fire only on the back row, but that is clearly not the case. Gorgoro, rush forward. Hit this dude in the middle. Ah, that sucks. Got high evasion too. Or not super high, I guess, but enough to be annoying. Hit the man in front of you. And then poke him as well. Good, good. Yeah, everybody's getting damage over time, which is always the roughest thing about fighting fire enemies. Good crit. Fantastic, actually. Let's get a stun. Are you stunned? He is stunned. Okay. Good hit. Axe this man. Oh, you dirtbag. How come? Oh, you don't have any more power. I'm a fool. Swap with Scornar here. Don't burn anybody. That'd be very rude. Oh, okay. He did not burn anybody, but he definitely did a lot of damage. Man, I hate fighting salamanders. We might have to, like, take a pause in the video just so I can heal everybody up and then come back afterwards. So we have, like, I might take a detour to, I might take a detour to Doomgarok just to pick up some fighters along the way, heal up, maybe get some medical supplies over there. I think you can get them from the Orc Shamans. All right, we killed these guys, so that's good. Our guys got kind of brutalized, but they are retreating. So let's stand down. We don't need to chase them. Give our people time to heal up. Okay, all of our fighters are covered. We got a bunch of food, weirdly. Okay. Let's give our people... Well, we don't need to send our people out there. Let's use our... Oh, we actually don't need to go high rations because we'll eat some. Heal. Good healing. That was without medical supplies. That's actually really solid healing across the board. Too much food. I guess we could have gone a little higher on our nutrition there then. That's okay though. I've wasted more resources in other in other endeavors in this game. Okay, so we're going to Ember Town. We've gotten 3 days worth of rest. That's probably enough to get full healing. Yeah, more people seem to be coming off of the healing list. The funny thing about healing is I've done a really good job of getting herbalism really high, so my chance of healing is really, really good, even without medical supplies. With medical supplies, it's really good. Okay, I just wanted to get one more rest in there just in case there was anybody else who was still hurt. Okay, so let's explore the perimeter of Ember Town here. Is that not what we're here to do? The Hall of Records ruins, okay. Have we gone to the wrong place? I believe we have. I think we actually have to go... I've gone completely the wrong way. I think we have to go south of the lava river here. And you remember where we ran into the Ember Camp? Or not the Ember Camp, the... What are those guys called? The people that are all lit on fire and whatever? Whatever those guys are called. We came down here this way one time, and they were like, if you keep going this way, they'll probably kill you. I remember that. So that was a bit of an unforced error on my part. But we did get a lot of food from those salamanders anyway, so... From a resources perspective, probably not the worst mistake I could have made. And our people are already healed up, and we actually didn't lose any fighters in the scrap with the salamanders, so... It goes to show, like, I think we killed, like, over half of the salamanders just in the companion combat. Goes to show how dangerous the salamanders overall are with such small numbers. We are in a cloud. We lost a movement. That's fine though. We weren't going to be able to use that movement anyway. Okay, so we're in the thick of it. We're gonna have to explore around until we find the node we're looking for. They said the southern side? I was hoping it would be right there. Might be here? Yes, okay. A simple scanning of the horizon is all that is needed to confirm that you are in the right place. The broken landscape before the Comitatus is a crisscrossing of lava and old decaying stone, some of which still holds above ground. Among many dilapidated structures, a particularly devastated broken ruin beckons in the distance. Most would not pay it any mind were they foolish enough to come here. Nonetheless, it matches the description and position mentioned, giving you little doubt about where to go. It is likely the Hall of Records. Letting your gaze wander a little further, you spy lumbering figures in the distance all over Ember Town. These, you are sure, are the undead that dwell here, although it is hardly the most of welcoming locales. We will assemble a party of companions and approach. So, I don't think we want to bring Nadir, because she does fire damage and we're likely to run into flaming corpses and such. I'm tempted not to bring Finderath as well, but I think I will, because she's really good. As soon as you set out, a nearly unbearable heat begins to take hold. The undead figures you observed earlier are closer now too, and while they appear to mill about aimlessly, there is still a vague sense that they are aware of your presence. Drawing closer to the ruined structure, you are able to make a few deductions from the pile of debris, rock, and scree. Despite being devastated beyond resembling anything significant, a closer examination reveals that the greatest quantity of stone lies here, corroborating the notion that this was indeed once a structure of great importance. When you arrive at the site, most present are relieved. The heat here is unrelenting, yet curiously, the surrounding stone and debris offers some respite from its enervating presence. Now you have to find the entrance below that was mentioned, a difficult task indeed. You search the area in earnest. Do we want to spend resourcefulness? I think we only want to kick it up one time. Yeah, good. The search is productive, and after a while you find a flat slab of stone that reveals a precarious stairway into the darkness. Having found what you are looking for, you steal a glance at your surroundings and see that while some undead appear to be converging on your position, they're not too close. Not yet. Your companions lower themselves into the ruin one by one, and once some source of illumination is brought to bear, you all agree that it would be better to conceal the entrance. The undead may not be here yet, but allowing them to follow you inside would be unwise. Thus, with great effort, the group hauls the stone slab and conceals the entrance once more. The stale air of the ruin permeates your nostrils. You cannot help but feel a twang of dread. This place is ancient, it seems, smells, and appears that none have entered its depths in millennia. The party takes a look around. The chamber you occupy is vast, and to reach its bottom, you must cautiously descend the broken stone stairway with a measure of trepidation. High stone walls surround you, and once you arrive at the bottom, the place is revealed to be some kind of ancient sanctum, or scriptorium. Fitting, most agree, that it should be called the Hall of Records. The millennia-long decay, however, is stark. Littered throughout are large chunks of stone, debris beneath once meticulously crafted alcoves, and the remnants of ancient stone tablets. A single darkened passageway leads into the darkness. It is narrow, with a low ceiling. Having some inkling of what this place once was, you and your companions spread out, seeking anything of worth. Most alcoves are devoid of anything salvageable, but you do find some tablets amid the rubble. Beyond these artifacts, there appears to be nothing of further interest. Thus, you explore deeper the confines of the passages in front of you. Hey, some ancient tablets obtained. Stepping forward into the passage, there's a noticeable shift in temperature. The heat you once experienced atop the ruins seems to have vanished, replaced by stuffy, fetid air. Deeper and deeper you tread, an eerie silence settling in as you do. And then you hear it, a curiously familiar sound like the clicking of bones. Stopping, you can hear yourself breathing. After the silence resumes, the party inches forward once more, and up ahead, you see a crumbling plinth in the middle of an antechamber. More clicking, this time it is closer to a cracking sound, and finally you reach the antechamber, realizing that the undead have been waiting for you inside all along. As they move toward the antechamber's entrance, your commies form up to defend themselves. Alright, who is it? Bonies? Nah, is the Charred Shamblers and the Cinderborn. I'm glad I didn't bring Nadir. Alright, put our pal there. I kind of wonder, this should be like formation 3. Yeah, that looks good. And then we like our formation 1 as well. All right, begin the fight. You cannot be stunned, so I'm just gonna go to town. Oh, 0 damage is not a good start, guys. We did lock him in place though. Rush forward. Good hit. Give me a chain lightning here. Good kill. Nicely done. Rush forward again. And hit this guy. Oh, nicely. Crit again. Can you do anything at the back? I think they can hurl lava. Nope, just ran forward and smacked my person right in the face. The Cinderborn can definitely hurl lava. Let's boost Kreefta twice, because a double arrow is pretty good. Oh, maybe the Cinderborn can't do anything at the back. Okay, you can hurl magma. It's been a minute since I fought these guys. I forgot what they're capable of. Ow! The unwarranted crits are annoying. Haha! You're dead. And let's try to take you out before you get to do anything dangerous. Rush forward. You're gone. Swap places with Finderath, please, so she doesn't get killed. Because that would be annoying. While we're still down here. Alright. Try to kill the Cinderborn before he gets to act. Get a second Kreefta attack in there. Nice char. He's gone. Alright, one more skeleton attack. That's not the worst. Good crit, well done. And then axe the man at the back. You swap with this man. Oh, nice crit. Well done. Took a little bit of damage, but I think it's nothing we can't handle long term. When the last of the undead fall, you take a look around the chamber. The stone plinth you glimpsed is one of 4, it seems, each in its varying states of decay, though all things considered, especially the passage of time, they are in fairly decent condition. They are also propped up in a fashion that forms a diamond or square shape, depending on where one stands. You can but wonder at their purpose. The rest of the antechamber mirrors the passage whence you came, except the ceiling is low, and the walls are remarkably intact. Despite the deterioration of more than 1,000 years, the structural integrity is a marvel of engineering, architecture, or both. The antechamber also represents a junction of sorts. To the left of the plinths, a crumbled passage beckons, while out in front, a wider, more ominous tunnel draws out, leading into the darkness once more. Let's try the left passage. You veer left and squeeze through the passage in the space between the wall and the rubble that has half caved in on one side. Immediately apparent is the fact that you have entered an isolated chamber, but just as you begin to look around, the ground beneath you and above you begins to shake wildly. Stone fixtures come apart and the volcanic rock breaks through, tumbling down at a breakneck speed. Thank God we didn't die. By some feat of agility, reactivity, and strength, all present avoid the worst of the damage. Some are hit with sizable chunks of rock, but the wounds inflicted are minor. Their grazes are negligible bruises at worst. Looking around the chamber in the aftermath, you see now that most of the chamber has held strong, a testament perhaps to the dwarven engineering and architecture that built this place. The room itself bears a likeness to the one you entered through. Or is this the room we just got into? Ancient stone tablets in various states of decay are buried within alcoves and scattered across the floor, many of them covered in debris. You and your companions scour the chamber for a fair bit, while gathering up the least tarnished tablets and a hammer of exquisite make, which appears to have survived millennia against all odds. Oh cool, we got treasure. You stow your findings and turn back whence you came, squeezing through the even smaller space between the two walls. Once inside the antechamber, you turn your attention to the only path left unexplored, the wider darkened passage that leads deeper into the ruin. You re-enter the antechamber and then head down the wide unexplored passage deeper into the ruin. Ah, sick. Exquisite weapon. I almost called it a weapon. The ominous passage leads into the darkness in what seems to be an aimless fashion for some time. After a while, you pass other passages, now sealed off by stone that has caved in their ceilings. Further in, the passage veers down precipitously, and the heat you had thought gone returns. Soon, you find yourself descending another set of dilapidated stairs leading down further. At the foot of the stairs, a massive chamber sprawls out before you. The long-lost grandeur of the place almost swallows you. The ceiling here is impossibly high, and as you cast your gaze across the vast chamber, your eyes fall upon its many features. There are stone shelves lined with ledgers and books, covering every inch of the room, ancient and broken tablets stacked in hundreds haphazardly about the chamber, small stone chests littered throughout, the majority of them open with scrolls inside. This is the center of the scriptorium, the heart of the Hall of Records. A deafening crash ripples through the sanctum, and you must move quickly to avoid the falling stone tablets that created it. Though they were obscured before, you now understand why. More undead emerge from darkened corners, their groans and clicking joints moving in a sickening symphony. It is from the toppled columns of tablets that you see the most hideous and depraved of your foes, a kind of malformed abomination with many heads, all wrangled together in a sickly inhuman fashion. As it lumbers forward, its hollow eyes bore into you. At your word, your Komei step forward once more, vigilant and ready. I assume we're fighting a giant. Yeah, this guy. I don't know what you're called. The Congregated. What a name. All right. Let's try to take out your buddies first, because you only get to act one time. And your buddies can do a lot of damage over time, which is annoying. All right, let's push you back in initiative if we can. We did. Fantastic. Swap with Alani for a second, Harvick. Poke this guy in the front. And then all four of you get to go. So you're all gonna hurl lava, I'm sure. Nope, scorching charge. Ow! You hit my archer. Oh, and she's locked into position. That sucks. I can pick her up exactly one time. And she's been stunned, which is horrible news. Well, swap you two. She's downed. I'm gonna leave her down for a second. Nice. Good job, Hawk Strike. Go for that dude at the back. Nice crit. I can't swap with her, unfortunately. Let's go direct lightning here. Didn't do as much damage as I had hoped it would. Ow! Jeez! Alright, we're gonna have to pick both of them up. She's up. She's up, but not by much. Good crit. Not a lot of damage, but better than nothing. Ah, you're still stunned. That sucks. Thank you. All right, just the big guy to deal with now. That's fine. 1 damage. He does have 85% lightning resist, so I'm not super surprised by that. Let's step Scornar to the front here. Hit him with a hawk. No damage. Rough. Arrow did do good work. Slice and dice. Hack him. Nice. Okay, we survived. Some people got down, but they got picked back up. Never gonna keep me down. At last you stand victorious, your foes at your feet. The expanse of the room before you is daunting, but after all the struggle, there is little doubt in your mind that this is where the map of the Ember Mines can be found. In fact, aside from everything you saw earlier, countless shelves stacked with books, stone chests filled with scrolls, and tall piles of tablets, you notice a central stone platform. Nestled between the thick layers of dust appears to be a large chest. For now, its contents remain unknown. Perhaps notably, many artifacts, tablets, and walls here are replete with ancient dwarven etchings. Even the most rudimentary scholar or thinker knows, however, that it is not so different than the modern dwarven tongue. The writings could be deciphered even by a layman. Try to take anything of value? Search the stone chests on the platform? Sort through the various objects of interest, learning what you can. Garrick cannot be present, and your race cannot be a dwarf. That is really interesting. Let's pause the video here. I think it's gone on long enough. We will pick up right here next time. Sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Vagrus The Riven Realms or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.